Go.
20th century Lindy Hop is often divided into two generations. The first is the beginning of the dance, with the father of Lindy, George Snowdon, also known as Shorty George due to his lack of height. He was the greatest breakaway and partnered Charleston dancer in Harlem. The harmony of teamwork and individualism began to reflect in Lindy Hop. Likewise, it was in the heart of jazz music itself. During Lindy Hop's communal birth, dancers shared many ideas and invented new movements. Without a doubt, Snowdon was by far the greatest early Lindy Hopper. In fact, with Shorty George's help, Lindy Hop was becoming not only a social dance, but also an entertainment environment. In After Seven, a movie also known as The Birth of Lindy Hop on film, a swing out was performed for the first time ever, letting a partner stretch away, then leaving them both connected by only one or two arms, a move that was soon to become the foundation of Lindy Hop. As a matter of fact, swing out finally allowed partners to express themselves individually. A closed dance position, standing in front of the partner while holding each other, was no longer the main aspect of the dance. The harmony of teamwork and individualism began to reflect in Lindy Hop. Likewise, it was the heart of jazz music itself. Herbert White, head bouncer at the Savoy Ballroom, his new troupe, called simply Whitey's or Whitey's Lindy Hoppers, consisted of members of the second Lindy Hoppers generation: Frankie Manor, Willa May Ricker, Leon James, Al Minns, Ann Johnson, and Norma Miller, young men and women, mostly black teenagers, who were living in poor conditions at the time of the Great Depression. Regardless of their low living standards, just like any other teens, these young dancers were still relatively carefree and full of life, performing spectacular acts and quickly becoming more proficient in dancing. Nevertheless, one dancer in particular distinguished himself from the others with his original ideas and ability. It was Frankie Manning, who introduced his unique choreography to the audience. In the mid-1930s, he entered a competition against the famous Lindy Hopper, Shorty George. The day of the competition is famous for being the day when the air step was introduced by Frankie Manning and his partner. Immediately after the event, Lindy Hop had a rise in popularity, followed by many invitations to competitions and appearances in movies. While Lindy Hop was gaining in popularity, the film industry became interested in this new dynamic dance style. It didn't take long before movie directors started inviting one of the most famous professional dance troupes, Whitey's Lindy Hoppers, to perform in their screenings. Until this day, the most fascinating performance was captured by the movie Hell's a Poppin'. The choreography, danced at incredible speed, still makes one question whether the recording was accelerated or not. Unfortunately, the context in which the dancers were presented did not depict the black community in the most respectful manner. During this time, black people were presented by white producers and directors in very particular circumstances and presented to a white audience. They were wild, always happy, not very smart, and musical, characteristics that portrayed black people in ways that would make the white audience feel more comfortable. In fact, dancers in these movies were usually not connected to the plot at all. These old dancing clips are not a pure manifestation of Lindy Hop, but rather a manifestation of a dance infused by racism. Performers would wear service outfits and be present only in short scenes. It's important to realise that these short acts were due to the fact that movie studios would later edit these parts and cut them out of the movies in order to display them in the southern states where segregation was still common. These old dancing clips from the movies like Hell's a Poppin' or Day at the Races are also not a pure manifestation of Lindy Hop, but a demonstration of a dance influenced by racism. To clarify, the performances that these dancers were producing were a product coming from beliefs about black people that white people had. Today, Lindy Hop is known all around the world, and there are dance clubs that cater to this specific style on every continent. Even though Lindy Hop was just a dance performed by locals nearly a century ago, today it is a worldwide phenomenon, intriguing a variety of people of all age groups and backgrounds. With its considerable historical background and charming clips from old movies, this dance quickly catches one's attention. However, in order to truly understand Lindy Hop and to master its techniques, one must understand the circumstances old dancers had to face back then. It is the power of Lindy Hop that it was able to connect many creative souls, and that it's created a community that broke the barriers of segregation. Inclusivity in dance communities. Lindy Hop is known for its friendly and welcoming atmosphere. In dance communities, people of all ages, backgrounds, and skill levels come together to dance and have fun. This inclusivity fosters a sense of belonging and breaks down social barriers. Lindy Hop is a partner dance that emphasizes connection and communication. This physical and emotional connection can help bridge gaps and build empathy, fostering understanding between individuals who might not interact otherwise. Lindy Hop communities often organize social events, workshops, and dance festivals. These gatherings bring people together, providing opportunities. The roots of Lindy Hop in African American culture highlight the importance of diversity and cultural exchange. Through dancing and learning about the dance's history, participants can gain a deeper appreciation for different cultures. Dance allows individuals to express themselves without the need for words. This form of experience can be particularly beneficial for individuals who might feel uncomfortable or marginalized in verbal communication. Learning to dance and becoming part of a social dance community can boost an individual's self-confidence and sense of self-worth, positively impacting their social interactions outside the dance scene. Lindy Hop encourages creativity and individuality in dancing. Dancers can find opportunities to express their unique style, thus giving them a sense of empowerment and leadership. Social dance fosters social skills such as active listening, respect for personal space, and teamwork. These skills are transferable to various settings and interactions outside the field of dance. Lindy Hop challenges stereotypes and prejudices by bringing together people from diverse backgrounds who share a common passion for dancing. In conclusion, Lindy Hop can be a powerful tool for presenting social inclusion by breaking down barriers, fostering empathy and understanding, and building diverse and welcoming communities centered around a shared love for dance. It provides individuals with opportunities to connect, learn from one another, and celebrate their differences while finding common ground on the dance floor. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Thank you to the Erasmus Plus programme of the European Union.